This demonstration we're going to add our host to our Virtual Machine Manager server. So we'll just launch up our Virtual Machine Manager admin console. Once this launches up, next thing we'll do is we'll just connect through to it. And then what we'll do is we'll add our two hosts, NYC host 1 and NYC host 2. So we're just going to connect through the virtual machine itself. That's where I've installed the admin console. So we'll just click connect. This will then launch up the admin console. The next thing I'm going to do is create a host group to contain my hosts. So the purpose of a host group is just to allow me to logically organize my Hyper-V hosts based off wherever the thing I'm going to use them for. So just on my All Hosts tab here, all we're going to do is just right click, create a new host group. Create a host group called Contoso that's going to contain my Hyper-V hosts. Next thing I want to do is actually add some hosts. So all we'll do here, click on Contoso, move across here, and what we're going to do is add the host. And the host that I'm going to add here first of all will be NYC host 1. So we'll just authenticate through to Active Directory. Specify the computer name of the host that I want to add. So we'll add an NYC-host 1. So we'll just add this through. As you can see, it's picked it up. Virtualization software, currently unknown, but I'm not too concerned about that. So we'll click the next button. Just say yes, we definitely do want to add this host. Specify that we're going to add it into our Contoso host group. Click our next button. And what we want to do here is just add in our virtual machine path. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create the path as e:/VM. So we'll add that in there. So that's going to be our default location. Click our next page. We can view the script at this point and show the PowerShell script that gets generated, because everything we do in this console generates a PowerShell script. Then all we'll do here, we're happy with that, we'll just add the hosts. We can see it now adding the hosts, we can see it adding the virtual machines as well through the jobs pane. Just minimize that down. Just expand this up, we can see it's still adding the host. So what we'll do here is we'll just pause the video while it's adding the host into the Virtual Machine Manager. Okay, we can see that it's nearly done. It's up at 66% now. We'll just pause the video again and return back once it gets to 100%. So as we can see now, the host is added. So if we highlight the host, what we should be able to see, click on the Virtual Machines tab, highlight the host, and as long as everything's worked successfully, what we will see is we will see some virtual machines pop up in this list. So we'll just do a refresh. You can see the virtual machine sitting on there, currently stopped, not too concerned about that. So it has picked the host up, has picked up the virtual machines, and it is refreshing the list. Next thing to do will be to add NYC host 2, which is exactly the same steps as we used for adding host 1. So that's the end of this demonstration. Thanks very much.